What's up, guys? It's Matt here. Just want to make this quick video. I had put out a little snippet on Instagram earlier saying I wanted to share how me and my team here at Signature have been using LinkedIn, and more specifically, the LinkedIn Sales Navigator, to find qualified leads, to meet decision makers, and to really start conversations about our products and services that ultimately increase sales and profits. I know there's a lot of people out there that use Instagram DMs, that use Facebook Messenger. They're putting in the quote unquote hustle to get the results. And I know from personal experience that doing those things can be a little bit unfulfilling, a little bit lackluster. There's that pesky other inbox that we have to get through in order to oftentimes talk to these people. And sometimes they're not really the decision maker. And so here at Signature, myself, Bogdan, the rest of our team, we've really doubled down on LinkedIn the past year, and the results have been tremendous. This is something I just wanted to share with people because I feel like there's still not a lot of people, at least in my peer group, that I see on LinkedIn. And if you guys were to just carry over those same practices onto LinkedIn, I know that you guys would get really tremendous results just like we have. Real quickly here, I have LinkedIn pulled up. This is just your general feed. The first thing you want to do is go over to the Sales Navigator. And once you're in the Sales Navigator, you're just going to put really any search, could be anything, right? Just a bunch of nonsense. And I'm going to kind of cater this little demonstration towards my creative peeps out there. I know this is particularly a struggle in the creative community, finding people that want to shoot video, finding people that want to shoot photo, finding the people that ultimately have the credit card that can say, yeah, send the contract over, let's do this. So real quickly, let's walk through what we're looking at, right? This, for some of you guys that may have ran Facebook ads, this looks very similar. It's called a Boolean search. I don't even know what Boolean stands for, but I know that essentially we're going to put in some keywords and some certain specifications that are going to help us to hone in on the right people. So the LinkedIn Sales Navigator gives us access to everyone on LinkedIn. And if we use the keywords right, we can find a nice curated, polished list of people that ideally we want to talk to. So real quick right here, sometimes I use the keywords, but most importantly, I like to go down to geography first, right? So I'm in the Raleigh-Durham area. So first I'm going to type in Raleigh. I want to go to Raleigh-Durham. And now we're refining this list down to people that are just in the Raleigh-Durham area. Now, I don't necessarily want to connect with people I'm already connected with. For most of you guys that are just starting out with this, don't even bother with this section. But typically, I'm going to put in second degree connections or third degree connections because I don't need to see a list of people that I might already be connected with. The goal of this is to connect with new people, right? Company, industry, I usually leave those alone. The trick here is to not make your search super refined, but to make it refined enough so that you're not just scraping through a bunch of people that have nothing to do with what you're looking for. So if you're a videographer or you're someone that works on a small creative team, you oftentimes are going to target people that are either self-employed, maybe they're a consultant, maybe they're a personal trainer, maybe they're someone that just works by themselves, maybe a small business of 1 to 10 people, a startup, something like that, someone that's going to need that nice brand video. And maybe even someone 11 to 50, right? When we start getting the 51 to 200 employees, the 201 to 500 employees, you're starting to talk about companies that probably have their own in-house team, probably have like a CMO or someone that you're going to have to get through, and it's just going to make that conversation longer. So this is once again catered towards that freelance videographer, someone that's working on a small creative team. What you're going to want to do next is go down to title, right? We want to find people because we're targeting small businesses in this instance. We're going to want to target owners, right? People that are owners, maybe business owner. So business owner, but they like to call themselves the CEO or the chief executive officer. And you never know, maybe this company has a CMO, maybe they're a little maybe they're just a small team, right? So maybe we'll target the chief marketing officers. And so now we can get even more granular. Something really important to notice is that I'm currently on the title. I have it under current, right? So we don't want someone that maybe in the past was a business owner or CEO. We want someone that's right now, their position on LinkedIn is one of these titles. They've got a company headcount of around these many people, and they're based in Raleigh, Durham, right? If I wanted to get more specific, if I wanted to try and do video within a specific industry, maybe pharmaceuticals, I can go ahead and further refine that. More oftentimes than I suggest people leave that alone. So beyond that, we can get even more granular, right? We can try to find other points of contact. Maybe we want to contact people that are alumni from the same school as us. Maybe we want to talk to people that have been in their position for a few years and can make a really quick decision. I say let's leave it alone for now. And typically what I'll do next is up here at the top, we've got 16,000 results. So that's a lot of people, right? I prefer to talk to people that I know are active on LinkedIn. So if we go over to the right here, you'll see there's been 1,272 people that have been posting on LinkedIn within the past 30 days. So I want to talk to those people first because I know that they're probably going to see the next step, which is messaging. So I'm going to click right there. Now, I didn't target the relationships. So there may be some people in here that I'm already connected with for the sake of this demonstration. But let's say if we want to talk to the chairman and owner of Carolina Football Club, I'm just going to control click his profile, pull it up over here. This is probably someone that I'd be open to talking to, right? Someone he maybe we can produce a brand video around the team. Maybe we highlight some players. Maybe they want to put together some behind the scenes documentary type footage. I don't know, but let's put ourselves out there. Let's talk to him. All we do right here is message, right? Is I want to make something super soft. I don't want to pitch him or throw up on him. I don't want to be pushy, right? That's none of us like that. We don't like being sold to. I genuinely want to know what's on Steven's plate coming into 2019 and how I might be able to be an asset for him. So I'll say something like, "Hey, Steven, I take a very conversational approach, right? No one likes to be pitched to. This leaves it very open ended. My goal overall is to get someone off of LinkedIn or any other messaging platform as quickly as possible and get them on the phone. Because I know when I'm on the phone with someone, I love connecting, love hearing how I can bring value. And I think that I can usually find a way to do that. Um, the next most important part is to make sure that on LinkedIn that your profile is set up in a way that makes you look appealing. Make sure you change your banner, make sure it represents you well. I advise you to put something that shows you in your profession. So if you're a videographer, maybe it's you holding a crane too with a camera on it. Maybe it's got another, nice clip at the top of the banner that shows you, shows like a highlight of some of your photography or videography, whatever it might be. Make sure your description, I mean, you really want to build your page into an elevator pitch. It doesn't need to show where you went to high school, which AP courses you took. It just needs to really showcase you in a light that tells that person that when Steven clicks on my message and goes to my page, he knows. Let's send that, by the way. He knows that I'm the real deal. I'm someone that means what I say. I'm about that life, and I think that my profile does that really well. So, this is a demonstration. Be happy to give you guys some advice on other ways that you polish your stuff up. But yeah, this is it. Having recommendations, having people that have vetted you is really important. Social proof, right? And then having a montage, having a link to your Instagram, having a nice bio that really embellishes yourself and goes into detail of what you've done is important, right? So, really quickly, just wanted to make that video. Hopefully, it was able to help you guys in some way. If you have any more questions, feel free to shoot them to me in a DM, in a message. I do check my inbox quite frequently, so hopefully this could be helpful to some of you guys. And if it is, let me know. I'd love to make some more of these. I can go more into detail into some of the things. And I don't know if I had mentioned it earlier, but just remember that LinkedIn Sales Navigator is a premium upgrade. I think it's $79 a month, but you can get a 30-day trial when you sign up on LinkedIn. So just make sure that if you do sign up for that 30-day trial, you really use the system, you try to target the right people, and yeah, happy hunting.